I've been trying to put into words the collective grief that we're experiencing in the entertainment industry lately, both as entertainers and as audience members, just losing these giants, these legends of late. You know, Dolly yesterday, Tim today. And I couldn't put my finger on it. I knew that it wasn't parasocial like we've come to know parasocial behavior to be. I know that it's something more, why it hurts so bad. And this is what I've come to. I think that entertainment as a craft is becoming a lost art, and it is not as self-serving a job as people think it is. It's about more than just being the center of attention or being good at being the center of attention. It's about connecting with people. It's about, helping them access emotions sometimes that they can't pull out themselves, to connect with themselves in ways that they aren't able to do alone. Whether it's through your music, through your acting, whatever you're making, just having the power to make people feel less alone. And that's a beautiful thing. And a lot of these people even, they pushed through illness and pain to keep on entertaining, because it wasn't about being the center of attention. It was about knowing that they had the capacity to affect change just by being big. I think as entertainers and just as people consuming entertainment, these are people that a lot of us grew up with too, that made us unafraid to be big because they were big, unapologetically big. And they left it all out on the stage, and sometimes they were ridiculous, and they showed us that it's okay to be that. It's good to be that. And to be living in a time where things seem to be shrinking, things seem to be so much less, I feel like we're being told to be smaller. I feel like we're being told that we're cringe. I feel like, we're being told that, how, if you're not perfect, then you're not really worth it or worth anything. And to lose these people that taught us how to be big in a time like this, especially having inhabited a world that we did not anticipate having to navigate, it hurts extra. It hurts extra. Like in the case of Hayden, who I share a birthday with Hayden, she was just starting to, allow herself or give herself permission to be big in many ways, and then she was snatched from us. So all this to say, what now? I think the thing is, these people were always going to leave us, because that's life. We don't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. And the best we can do is embody what they taught us, which is how to be unapologetically big and beautiful and fabulous, whether you're an entertainer or whether you are just a consumer of entertainment that needs that energy in your life and in your heart to, kickstart whatever you've got going on in your life. People like Dolly Parton and Tim Curry, they're why I put so much work into my red carpet outfits, and it's an artistic, process for me. They're part of the reason why I learned how to be big on here and ridiculous and not be afraid to be the biggest, most ridiculous, brilliant version of myself that I could be, because I grew up watching them, because I grew up being students of them, and them being big and beautiful brought me such joy, and we can bring joy to other people by daring to be big like they did. That's what they taught us to do. Though that is what, several of them, our elders, taught us to do, and that's what we should do. But it, again, just like in times like this, it hurts to be losing those people that were an anchor for that kind of energy for us for so long. And it's hard to grieve that. But I guess what a beautiful thing to make such an impact that millions of people around the world miss you this much. So that's it. That's it.